Yo, what's up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing Magic Mondays, just so I'm not doing Master Duel all the time and give myself a break from having to create a bunch of deck lists on Yu-Gi-Oh and shit like that. So we're going to be going over a commander deck. Krenko, hold on. Can this focus? Yeah. Krenko Tin Street Kingpin is my newest commander deck that I built. Something um, that uh, took a little while because I got out of Magic for a little bit. Not really get out, but COVID and stuff made it so I couldn't really play with friends, so I wasn't really prioritizing building it and all that. So I just recently finished this. Not finished, but got a working build of it. So I'm gonna show it off, talk about some things it can do. But yeah, let's hop right into it. All right, this is the second time I've had to record this because for some reason my phone stopped recording. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna lightning speed through this. This is Krenko Tin Street Kingpin. He gets +1/+1 for each. Um, Wait, no. Whenever he attacks, he gets a +1/+1 counter on him, and then he creates 1/1s equal to his power. 1/1 goblins. So that is our commander. We're gonna go through the lands. I only run 3 unique lands. Well, kind of unique. This is just a artifact land, and then we run Den of the Bugbear, and then Unclaimed Territory for the fact that this is a tribal deck. These are my kind of cool full arts I got over the years. Very nice. And then these are our basic lands. They're all basic. You don't really need anything else for this deck. Maybe something, maybe um, something that helps go get through like somebody's blockers or make something unblockable. As far as creatures go, we have Perforos. Perforos is really nice. He deals 2 damage to each opponent. When a monster enters the battlefield, you could easily switch these 2 out as commander. He doesn't generate himself. The reason I run him is because he's more um, what's the word I'm looking for? He's more casual, more like, and he is his own generator. It's not just goblin generation and then dealing damage under Perforos. As far as our monsters or creatures go, we also have Grenzo Havoc Razor. He gives or he um, can goad, but he can also he exiles the top card of your opponent's library. You can cast it and use your mana as those any color. We have Hobgoblin. Makes it so he gets first strike until the end of turn if I attack with 6 or more goblins or 6 power or more. Treasure Nabber. I'm going to take all those soul rings. Those are mine. We got Goblin Javelineer. He's a nice 1-drop. His effect is negligible. He also has haste. We have Goblin Rabblemaster. Makes it so all your goblins have to attack each turn. But at the beginning of my combat, create a 1/1 goblin with haste on it, and then he gets +1/+0 for each other attacking goblin. So he buffs himself based on all your goblins. We have Goblin War Chief, makes our goblins cost 1 less, and they have haste. That's a must-have. We have Mog War Marshal, has Echo, and then also when he comes into play, you can put a goblin, or if he's in the grave, you can put a 1/1 goblin creature token into play. Very nice goblin generation on him. We have Goblin Soothsayer, new pickup. All red creatures get +1/+1 if you tap one and tap him. Really nice to buff your goblins, make it so they can't just be chuff blocked then destroyed. We have Goblin Sledder. Gives a target creature +1/+1. If you sack a goblin, good way to buff something unblockable to kill somebody outright. Battle Cry Goblin gives goblins you have +1/+0 and haste until the end of the turn. Nice way to make your goblins instantly useful. Also, he creates 1/1s tapped and attacking base if you're um, if you attack with 6 or more goblins. So he creates an additional goblin. We have Wily Goblin. Uh, Creates a treasure artifact token when he enters the battlefield. Can add more mana. Nice mana generation. Goblin Lackey makes it so when he deals damage, he's a nice 1-drop, but when he deals damage, you can put a goblin from your hand into play. Really nice to get some of those more expensive goblins out. Goblin Pile Driver. He has protection from blue, really good, can't be countered. Whenever he attacks, he gets +2/+0 until the end of turn for each other attacking goblin. He's a good big creature to swing with if you can make it so he can't be blocked, or if there's nobody has anything to block with. We have Goblin Champion, another 1-drop. He gets +1/+1 whenever he attacks alone. We have Goblin King. He is a must-have, especially if you're going to run Goblin Matron as well, because you can just grab him out of your deck. He himself gives all of your other goblins +1/+1 and Mountain Walk. So if I ever decide to add something like Blood Moon to the deck, turn all non-basics into mountains, I can just swing in. Nobody can stop it. We have Legion Loyalist. His ability is negligible. Doesn't really matter. It's really nice too. Whenever he attacks and at least 2 other creatures attack creatures you control, gain first strike and trample until the end of the turn and can't be blocked by creature tokens. So it kind of counters other token decks, but he's a nice 1-drop as well. We have the Swarming Goblins. I really like these D&D D20 roll cards. He's a little expensive, but with some of our cost down cards, it makes it better to summon him. He's a 4/3 for 5 mana. Can create up to 3 tokens depending on what you roll. We have Beetleback Chief. Creates another 1/1 when he enters the battlefield. Would be really nice if you have your cost down stuff already on the field. 2 mana for a 2/2, and you're creating another 1/1. Really nice. That's some good Eatons right there. We have Skirk Prospector. Sack a Goblin. Add 1 red mana to your mana pool. Doesn't require that is you can just keep doing that. That is really nice. We have Relic Robber. Some passive burn damage on your opponent by creating constructs on their side of the field that can't block and can't attack, and also burn them for 1. And then we have Hellkite Charger. This is like a game ender right here. Not only does he have flying and haste, so he can attack immediately. With all the mana we have, all you have to do is pay 7. If you do, I get to untap all my creatures, all creatures, including tokens, and I get to attack again. It creates a second combat phase. That is a game ender right there if you're not already killing somebody with your enchantments. And now for the enchantments, which is what is going to help facilitate a win. We've got Goblin Orniflame. It's giving all your attacking creatures +1/+0. It's not going to save them. It's going to make them stronger, though. To go with that, we also have our Goblin Assault, which is creating 1/1s and giving them haste, but they have to attack. Goblin Oriflame is going to help that. We have Warstorm Surge, which each time your goblin comes into play, including tokens and non-tokens, are dealing damage equal to its power to a creature or player. And then Impact Tremors, which is just a better version of that, is dealing 1 damage every single time a creature comes into play. All of your tokens are just going to keep dealing all that passive damage. Next up, we have the instants and sorceries. We've got Electro Dominance, a way to pay for some big spells. We have or deal damage and then pay for a big spell as well. We'll save that for us. We have Pillage, destroying its target artifact, destroy. You can also destroy a land, whether it be Strip Mine or something like that. Whatever. We got Empty the Warrens, creates more tokens. Hordling Outburst creates more tokens. Goblin War Party creates more tokens, as well as you could also give all your creatures +1/+1 in haste if you want to just start bumping out there. We got Mana Geyser for more mana. We have Chaos Warp to get rid of some nasty permanents. Red Mana Blast, or Red Elemental Blast to destroy blue permanents or target blue spells, because there's not a lot of counter spells countering in red. We have Mog Salvage, another way to destroy artifacts. We have Brightstone Ritual, another way to get some mana for your goblins. And then the absolute most degen shit in the deck, we got a Boiling Seas to deal with some assholes who play mono blue. And now onto our artifacts, our big stack of artifacts. We have Herald's Horn for the -1 to cost. We have a Door of Destinies for the +1/+1 counters to your goblins. We have Ruby Medallion for more cheapness on your red spells as well as your goblins. We have Swiftfoot Boots to give your good creatures, mostly your commander, hexproof and haste. We have Shield of Cauldra to give him indestructible or anything else you need to get indestructible. We have Ashnod's Altar for the sack token mana plays. We have Zephyr Boots to give Krenko some flying, as well as making it so I can cycle through my deck a bit. We've got Sort of Body and Mind for the +2/+2 and protection from green and blue. We have Bloodline Pretender for the +1/+1 counters onto chosen creature types, which in this case are goblins. We have Death Render for the cycling. You can put it on a token, sack said token for mana, and then put a creature card from my hand on the battlefield. Attach this, which is really nice. Basilisk Collar for the Death Touch and Lifelink. Icon of Ancestry for the +1/+1 counters, or +1/+1 to all of my goblins. We have the mandatory Soul Ring, the Sad Robot. We have Lizard Blades, which is a 1/1 for 2, as well as it gives anything I equip it with double strike. We have the Reinforced Ronin, which is a really nice 1-drop. 2/2 for 1, has haste. Bounces back to your hand at the end step, as well as while he's in your hand, you can discard him and tap 2 mana to draw a card. We have Urza's Incubator to make our goblins cost 2 less if need be. Bone Horde for the massive amounts of damage it could do later on in game when attached to Krenko. We have Altar of the Brood, a nice little mill strategy in the goblin deck. A Hero's Blade, a nice way to get a 3 or +3/+2 onto Krenko if I bring him out while that's already on the field. Obelisk of Erd for the +2/+2 for all goblins. We have a Black Blade Reforged for the +1/+1 for each land on Krenko. And then the Helm of Cauldra for the First Strike, Trample, and Haste. One day I will buy that sword, but that is not today. It's a $15 card, and Goblin King was 8, so I bought him instead. But yes, this is the deck. It is. I have yet to play it, yet to play it in person. My play so far has been playing it on Cockatrice, which is a digital simulator. Really wish Magic Arena would add a commander mode. It'd be really nice. But until then, Cockatrice is the way to go. So yeah, guys, that is the deck. The video may seem a little bit jumbled. My room is actually really hot right now because I didn't find it necessary to turn on the AC, and I had it on fan for a little bit to cool off the phone. My phone was overheating, so it was stopping recording. So it's in 2 separate batches, both 6-ish minutes, I think. It cuts off at the monster or at the creatures, goes to the enchantments, but it's going to seem a little jumbled in edit because of that. I was having a hard time getting it to record because of how hot it is in here. AC will be going on after this, but yeah, really fun deck. Probably my favorite deck I've built so far, besides my mono blue one that I have, which is expensive, but yeah, I really enjoy it. I hope I get to play it soon with work and school and stuff like that. Can't really find the time to go hang out with the boys and play Magic. So until then, Cockatrice is gonna have to do when we have time to play and stuff like that. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video and want to see more of this Magic stuff, let me know in the comments. It's just a way to break up the monotony of just doing Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'm a big TCG person. I love card games, so this is my way of breaking it up. Once I go through the decks I have and stuff, I might take a break on that. I might actually, in between these decks, like do this next Monday. Maybe I'll play some Arena, re-download Arena and try it. I don't have a lot of stuff. I might be completely boned in that department because I haven't played in a while, so my cards might be completely out of date not able to be used in standard, stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to look into that, but that is an option. But yeah, if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button to know when my videos go live. And yeah, see ya.